Fade, but legends stay. Heroes rise in the smoke and flame. Heart forever mine.
Yeah, RL in the building. Engines roar like thunder, baby. You can't stop what's relentless. Let's ride.
Strapped in tight, I'm the king of the track. Rubbing doors, slinging heat, never looking back. Chrome wheel spinning that pit crew quick. Full tank, fresh tires, gotta make it stick. I'm drafting hard like I'm running these streets. Lap after lap, man, I don't taste defeat. It's hustle and grind, same rules apply. Only checker flags when you're reaching for the sky. RRL, we relentless, no fear in our soul. Fast life, high stakes, gotta stay in control. From green flag to the line, we gon' fight, we gon' shine. On the track, under lights, this victory's mine. Caution comes out, but I'm ready to roll. Restarts hit heavy like bass in your soul. No mercy in the draft, better guard your lane. Cause I'm bumping to the front, yeah, I play this game. From Dover, Daytona, from Charlotte to Dega. Speed so savage like a full-blown banger. Relentless by name, relentless by grind. Every lap, every mile, leave the weak ones behind. RRL, we relentless, no fear in our soul. Fast life, high stakes, gotta stay in control. From green flag to the line, we gon' fight, we gon' shine. On the track, under lights, this victory's mine. Gas pedal down, I'm addicted to speed. This is family, loyalty, all that we bleed. Ain't no pit stop in life, we just go for the gold. Legends built in the league, watch the story unfold. RRL, we relentless, we grind, we ride. Chasing glory on the oval, side by side. Raise it up, wave the flag, let them know the design. In the relentless league, every trophy is mine. Caution comes out, but I'm ready to roll. Restarts hit heavy like bass in your soul. No mercy in the draft, better guard your lane. Cause I'm bumping to the front, yeah, I play this game. From glove to the line, we gon' fight, we gon' shine. On the track, under lights, this victory's mine. From glove to the line, we gon' fight, we gon' shine. On the track, under lights, this victory's mine. Gas pedal down, I'm addicted to speed. This is family, loyalty, all that we bleed. Ain't no pit stop in life, we just go for the gold. Legends built in the league, watch the story unfold. RRL, we relentless, we relentless, we relentless. RRL, we relentless, we grind, we ride. Chasing glory on the oval, side by side. Raise it up, wave the flag, let them know the design. In the relentless league, every trophy is mine.
Yeah. Relentless racing, feel the engines roar. League of Champions, RRL forevermore. Woo style precision, we breaking through the friction. Step in the pit, it's a whole new tradition.
Steel horses lined up, engines breathe fire. Octane veins pumping, never get tired. Rubber burns blacktop, grip tight like iron. Every lap's warfare, victory's the prize we eyeing. Draft lines, bumpers kiss, tension gets thicker. Crew on the wall, moving sharp, no slip-ups. Strategy surgical, pit stop surgical. One mistake, man, the course irreversible.
Relentless, pushing through the smoke. Speed, God speak when the green flag spoke. Relentless, yeah, driving with no fear. League of Legends born, the dynasty's here.
Xfinity nights, cup lights, trucks on the grind. Arcade heat rising, every car's on time. Round of 8, playoff fate. Engines debate, who's got the skill, who can carry that weight. Momentum like a storm cloud, pressure gon' strike. Every driver got a story, every lap is life. Respect in the draft line, rivals in the turns. Lessons in the tire smoke, every rookie learns.
Relentless, yeah, hearts pounding in the zone. Battle-tested warriors defending the throne. Relentless, never backing down. It's the league where kings wear the asphalt crown.
No shortcuts, only horsepower devotion. Tracks the ocean, we the waves in motion. RRL carved deep in the pavement soul. Victory's the target, relentless the goal.
Engines echo loud like a Wu-Tang beat. Relentless racing league where the real ones meet. From the green to the checker, it's respect, no shame. You ain't in it for the glory, why you playing the game? Relentless.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the cutoff race in round 8. Last chance for these guys to get into the championship 4 here tonight at Kansas. 130 laps of racing, stage break at lap 35. Currently, the way point standings work, so the drivers going to read off to make it easier to understand. Everyone has at least 3,000 points. Kevin Stein set at 51. Gary Sack at 49, Justin Miller at 46, Tom Coker at 43. Those are the 4 in the championship 4 above the cut line coming in tonight. Then below the cut line, you have Justin May. He's sitting 4 at 39 points. William Peters is sitting 7 out at 36 points. Joshua Short sitting 13 out. And then Brandon Banks, I want to say in a must-win here tonight. Did not start last week. But Banks has been quick all season long. Do not count him out. Currently, William Peters on that pole position. Speaking of Brandon Banks out there putting some qualifying laps, let's see what he can do here for qualifying. Oh, shucks. Thanks, babe. So, huge shout out to Fornes and Chapman. I think that's AI music. I don't know, but it sounds bomb. I love it. Banks' first lap goes 7th quickest. Currently, William Peters on that pole position. And that's crucial for Peters because with Banks being as quick as he has been all season, he has a very high chance to win this race. So, if I'm Peters or anyone else, I want to try to get as many points as I can. And Peters actually coming into tonight's race 7 points out. So, if he can hold on to that pole, it looks like he will. Let's see how much time's left. We got a minute 30 left. A couple guys still out there, but I don't see no fast guys out there. Joshua Short's done. Marshall's still out there. I think Marshall, Miller, and Kinder are the last 3 guys that need to qualify. Oh, and Eric Schaefer as well. I was spitting bars. Dude, that music's banging. I like it. Currently, William Peters still holding on that pole position. Oh, come on, Matt. You gotta lie and said you made up the lyrics so you had to sing the song. So it looks like William Peters will get the pole. Which is crucial for him. Also heard word that these guys are about 2 to 3 laps short on fuel as far as stage goes, so wouldn't be surprised to see some people trying to fall in towards the back and trying to save some fuel. Let's go over that starting lineup here tonight. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Alright, so kicking off that starting excuse me, lineup. William Peters getting a pole. Alan Grindle Jr. outside pole. Row number 2, you got Danny Rogers, Justin Miller. Row 3, Justin May and Philip Brown. Nathan Penley and Joshua Short. Row 4, row 5, Paul Chestnut, Brian Marshall, Brandon Banks, and Tyler Berry. Row 6. Going to row number 7, you got Kevin Biggs and David Farn and Eric Schaefer, Sam Gordon. Row 8, row 9, Josh Van Weston, Ethan Collier, Tom Golker, Gordon Spain. Row 10. Row 11, Kevin Stein and Bill Kinder. Man, a lot of playoff guys buried back in the pack. Row 12, North-South. Row 12, Gary Sakatek, and Jacoby Tree. Row 13, Michael Newbrow, Justin Caritas, Matt Forrest, and Davey Hendricks. Row 14, row 15, Ricky Williams, the Dother, Jeff Mellon, and Tony Frey round out the field in that 31st starting spot. So, 27 drivers starting the race here tonight. You a damn octopus. This race is sponsored, real quick, by Mr. Jacob Tree. Forgot the race name. So it is the Casey Royals 195. Of course he goes with the Royals. Oh, Jacob. Sell out. And I'll say this, if you're any of these playoff guys coming in tonight, you can't afford a bad race. And that makes it tricky because you want to go. But you also got to be patient and calm and pick your battles wisely here tonight. I mean, Kevin Stein is coming in the race 14 above the cut line. No, 12 above the cut line. So that's really not a lot of room here. 27 guys out in a stage. And the pace going to dive down pit lane. William Peterson leads the green.
Green flag.
Green flag out in the air. Underway we go here at Kansas. Cutoff race for round 8. Last chance to get into that championship 4 race next week at Michigan. See William Peters getting a good push by Danny Rogers going to turn number 1. William Peters going to clear Grindle off of turn 1. Grindle going to clear Rogers. Top 3 in single file out. You got a 2-horse battle back here for 4th. Is Justin May looking the inside of Justin Miller. Just behind them, the runner-up. Mr. Runner-up, Nathan Pelly. Miller's loose in 3 and 4 and saves it. What a save by that 14. The Peters early on getting 2 points heading his way for the race. Even finishes qualifying pole and getting a lap lead here tonight. Nathan Penley looking to the inside of Miller back here. Oh, was it Miller? That was Rogers. How about Phillip Brown? Won last week, still undefeated at road courses. Our residential SVG. Good qualifying effort out of him. Qualified in the top 10. Now he's looking to the outside of Miller. Actually, Miller's looking to the inside of him. And if you're a non-playoff guy, you can kind of afford to push here and hope there is a caution at some point. But if you're in the playoffs, I don't know if you want to go all out right here, knowing it's going to be close on fueling. You see William Peters already out to a half a second lead over Justin May. Just behind them, you got Penley and Grindle going almost contacted between the two guys. And that single fought out. Let's go back further in the pack and check into some more playoff guys. Brandon Banks. I don't know if he missed the start or what, but he is well off the pack right now. Another playoff guys towards the back. Actually, there's a couple more back here. You got Gary Sack attack back here. Not sure he's running. Somewhere in the top 20, I do believe. Yep, Sack running 20th. And you got Stein and Golker running right by each other up here, just in front of them. And even with that 10 or that 12-point buffer, Stein still needs a decent finish. As I look further forward to see some swapping on the leaderboard as Miller's maybe putting it 3 wide and maybe 2 wide entering turn number 3. Peter's still leading the way, but May has closed that gap to under 2/10 now. Justin May coming into this race just 4 points out of the race. Tiebreaker will go in order of wins, stage wins, top 5s, and then top 10s. So as of right now, Tom Golker holds... No, Peters or May holds the tiebreaker with a stage win. May actually looking inside of Peters right now. He's in clear and lead a lap here tonight at Kansas. Justin May to the lead. And if you're Gary Sack or Tom Golker, it's something you got to be worried about. These guys are not running well at all early in this race. Granted, they might be just trying to save some fuel. Real quick, how about the 21 of Van Weston? Pretty retro back here. Kind of like it. See Danny Rogers looking to get around Nathan Penley back here. It's a battle for 4th. Miller, after that really good save on lap 1, he's rebounded pretty well. He's sitting 6th right now. Joshua is short. Very quiet in these playoffs, but he's going to need an outstanding race tonight if he wants a chance to make it in the Final 4. He's sitting back here in 8th right now. No. They don't race in the lower series during playoffs. Looks like everyone kind of single filing it out for the most part. Danny Rogers looking to maybe try to make a move on the 23 of Chestnut. Can't quite get a run going.
The yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
we got our first yellow night, and it's Gary Sack around. Big damage for the 89. Oh, Gary just comes up and Collier's still there. And oh, what a hit that was for Gary. I don't think he's meatball. Let's see. Oh, he is meatballed. Oh, yeah. That might be race over for the 89 of Gary Sack. Well, Gary is wanting to try to make it to the championship 4 at his home track in Michigan. That looks terminal. That might be race over. That might be too much damage. I'm not sure because that wheel is still connected. Man, that's a lot of damage. I mean, he did come in 10 points above the cut line, so maybe some more playoff guys have problems, maybe, but I don't know. I'm hearing from Thorne, 30 seconds required, 10 optional for Gary Sack. Well, Gary surprisingly not going to get his toe damage fixed. I don't know if I agree with that. He is going to be slow. Yeah, if I'm Gary, you got to come back down and get the rest of that fixed. At least the toe damage. It is early. A lot could happen in this race. But as of right now, it is not looking good for Sack Attack. Alright, Peter coming up pit lane. Gonna have 22 to go here in stage number 1. Green flag back on the air, back on where we go. Josh Short, little wheel spin. They keep it going on the back. Justin May with a good launch. Justin May now on attack for the 23 at Chestnut. Peters running third, and here comes Danny Rogers in the 20 on the low line. I think Justin Miller looking to the inside, trying to get past the 20 and the 8. 3 wide, entering turn number 1. May losing the lead to the 23. Now it's Peters on the attack on the outside. Look at this battle of cars back here. You can tell they might have been saving fuel before because they are going all out. Now Grindle almost gets in the back of penalties to come out of turn 4. It is a mess up here. Oh my gosh. Oh, here comes Grindle 3 wide. Oh, hold it steady, guys. It is an absolute mess. No, May almost gets wrecked right there. Oh, Miller. Oh, no. Oh, Biggs into the wall. And in the meantime, we're watching this battle. William Peters, the cop, the 23, now looking to the outside. They're going to turn number 1. Only 3 playoff drivers in the top 10 right now. And only one of them is... Oh! Grindle goes around off of Miller's bumper! Oh, they're still wrecking. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Jacob! Oh no! Golker! Alright, let's see what happened. Yeah, it looks like Grindle got loose and chased it up. Miller came down. I think Golker was caught up in this. A little bit contact between him and Jacob. Jacob with a really good save, and him and Golker get into it again. Oh, another hard hit to the outside wall for the 77. Tom Golker coming in tonight on the cut line, having issues here in stage one. Luckily for Golker, I don't think his is a meatball, but man, that's a lot of damage. We got Chase here on Golker. See that left rear caving pretty good. Same with the left front. I was trying to say before, Miller was the only guy in the top 10, or still the only driver in the top 10 that's below the cut, or that is above the cut line. All the other three drivers, Peters, May, and Short, they're all below the cut line coming into tonight's race. See Grindle still on pit lane. His damage more than likely terminal. He might be done for the race. All right, Pacer down pit lane. Peters at least back to green here.
Green flag,
14
green
to
flag.
go in stage number one. Peters.
The yellow
Oh,
flag is
we got
out.
another yellow. Oh my gosh, Tyler Berry is sideways and up in the air. What happened here? Oh, 38 of Spain has gotten to the left rear of Marshall. And oh my gosh, what a hit! Oh, wow! Holy cow! Let's go chop review this. Oh! And Jacob tried to get through. Look at this hit right here. Oh! Look at Banks is barely making through. Schaefer barely making through. Look at Ricky Williams. Oh! Let's go on board here at the 11. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's right. You ain't wrong, Lab. Checking on Gary Sack. They're getting that car fixed. I think they're still messing with the toe. Oh, Gary pulling out, actually.
Green.
All right, green flag back out in the air. Back on we go here at Kansas. '23 actually got a good launch on that restart. Peters will still be clear going into turn number 1. 10 to go here in stage 2 or stage 1. Ooh, there's 3 wide. Oh, Justin May almost gets put up in the 42. May's starting to fall out of the top 10 here. Brandon Banks into the picture. I haven't talked about him all night, really. See Banks looking to the inside of David Farn and May starting to drift back. kind of watching the group of cards back here, but William Peters out to a commanding lead. That's crucial. Coming in 13 points. No, my apologies. Coming in 7 points behind Tom Golker, who we all know had issues. This right here is going to put Peters ahead of Golker before the race is even over. Peters looking to get 12 points total, pole, leading a lap, and winning a stage. That'll put him 5 ahead of the 77 of Golker alone. That's not counting fastest lap and maybe most laps led. Hey, Roger getting around Justin Miller. Brandon Banks slowly but surely starting to make his way towards the front. Oh, they're 4 wide back here by Schaefer. 5 wide coming off of turn 4. Still 4 wide. Nope, they're 3. Nope, they're 4 wide. Oh, they're 3 wide now. Oh, Stein almost gets up into the 90. This is some intense racing here. Washington Battle Brew. Oh wait, no we're not. Wrong guy. There you go. Washington Battle Brew for the final not playoff point. Final stage point between the 72 and the 90. Justin May trying to get that 1 point here as we have a lap and a half to go here, stage 1. There's a lot of action around Kevin Biggs. Van Westen, Stein, Banks. Oh, man, to the wall hard! Huge contact for the 90 of Justin May. That might be race over for him. What happened to Justin May here? Oh, Farnan just came down. Oh!
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out. You know what? Peters did not win the stage. Rogers got the stage. We're back here watching replays. Danny Rogers wins stage 1. Styles come across second. Peters, Banks, your top 4. Van Westen, Biggs, Penley, Miller, Schaefer, Newbrawl, your top 10 getting stage points. All right, second stage underway. That's Gary Sexlet. It was looking pretty good now for Gary. Still some damage on that car. With how hectic this race has been, Gary's playoff hopes might still be alive. It's tight. Super tight.
Green flag, green
Looks like
flag.
back out in the air. Back on we go here at Kansas. I'm kind of think we're falling out for the most part. We got the 9 3 wide back here. Not too wide at the end of turn number 3. Man, I'll tell you what. Some of these guys, these players, guys have bad rates. The last guy you need to win is this 54, Brandon Banks, in a must-win situation below the cutoff line. He's looking strong here. Looking at P5 right now. Roger's still leading the way. As it stands right now, I think your 4 would be Stein, Miller, May, and P. No, because May has a lot of damage now. May's actually really struggling back here. Yeah, that car's just not turning for the 90. Still only 3 guys in the top 10, though. Playoff guys, that is. They get around a lap car, the 94 Brian Marshall. Ooh, Stein slow on track. Oh, he's down a lap. What happened to Stein? Oh, he had a hold penalty for something. I think your 4 in right now would definitely be Stein, although he's struggling. Miller. I want to say Peters. And maybe May? I don't know. May's back in pits. Oh, not back in pits. May is in pits, trying to get that damage fixed. Top 3 all non-playoff guys: Rogers, Biggs, and Penley. Then the next 3 are all playoff guys: Banks, Peters, and Miller. A little further back, you got Ethan Collier and Newbraw going at it. There's Eric Schaefer and Van Westen back there as well. Good battle going on back here. Pigs are currently leading the way. Long race to go for these guys. Oh, keep an eye on this 54 Banks. He has been known to have really good long run speed. And a must win coming into tonight, sitting T4 with still plenty of racing to go. Unfortunately, May coming in tonight below the cutoff line, having issues here tonight. This might be the end of the playoff run for that 90 of Justin May. And Banks is chasing him down. That gap was almost a second. Not too long ago, he's knocked it down to 6.5 tenths. Right on board here is Justin May. Or not Justin May, Brandon Banks. Zoom looking low, and Kevin Biggs running from 3 and 4. That cost Banks a little bit of time trying to get around that 18. Ooh, Kinder. Oh, Kinder's pulling off. See that 90 MA back out there on track. He got all the damage fixed. Or I should say most of his damage fixed. Danny Rogers, though, just driving away right now. Almost a second gap to Nathan, the runner-up Penley, and this is why we call him runner-up. I think he has 14, 13 runner-up finishes in this league. He got around the 20 of Roger to get back and leave that the hard way. 45 Ethan Collier looking to the inside of William Peters. And the 6 of Michael Newbraw. Newbraw having a good race so far tonight. Oh, someone blinked out. Oh! I'll have a battle for second brewing here pretty soon. I sure already is going. Someone's blinking out big time. Who is that? Who's behind Kevin Biggs? It's a 14 of Miller. You see Banks looking inside of Nathan Penley here for second. Gets around him. Further back, the Eric Schaefer trying to make some moves. Oh, Newbraw got tied off of 4, or off of 2. Two DBR teammates. Oh, Collier blinking. Two DBR teammates going on it back here. Now Brandon Banks is on the hunt to chase down his leader, Danny Rogers. Another playoff driver. Really haven't seen a lot of 28 of Joshua Short coming in below the cut line. Has not had the race he has wanted here tonight. Maybe a little bit of damage. I'm not seeing any, but he is definitely struggling. William Peters. Strong showing in stage 1. He's starting to track backwards. Currently sitting P8. Battle for the lead about to start getting interesting if Banks is catching the 20 of Rogers. Yeah, that Misty 11 hat was insane. I just saw a YouTube chat. Sorry about that. Never organized it before. Forgot to YouTube up. I'm taking a quick look at some last. Actually, we're not gonna do last time. We're gonna go to this. And do that. And there is a time jersey. You see Banks steadily chasing down that 20 of Danny Rogers. Well, no, I want to go back to the Battlefield Lead. What am I doing? Well, Johnson for position back there. But Battle Lead's heating up as Banks has caught that 20. And granted, they are getting close to that pit window. Should be interesting when these guys do decide to come in. About 29 laps, they can go about 35 to 37 on a tank of fuel. And with these guys only have 3 sets of tires, you only have just enough tires left for a 2-stop race here. So, I mean, if I was these guys, you got to run the tank dry, and just in case there's a late race caution or something. And these guys kind of drove away from the field. They got about a second and a half gap to Penley, and a whole 3 seconds back to the 4th place car of Kevin Biggs. Not sure where the 90 of May went. Oh, there he is. Wow. So, he unlapped himself. And he's he is on the move. Oh, no, he must have got lapped again. I just missed it. I thought he had unlapped himself and made his way up that far. I was like, gosh. He is cruising. Banks is there. The question is, if you're Banks and Rogers, when do you come down pit lane? The window's open. Let's go Brown. Bro. Bro. I can't even pronounce how you just spelled that, Suckius. That is such a weird way to spell Brown. Miller coming to pits this time. Braun? I don't know. I give up. Woo! Banks looking the outside of Danny Rogers. Oh, Danny Rogers coming down pit lane this time. That might be why. He brings in the 8 of Nathan Penley, 18 of Kevin Biggs coming down pit lane this time. Oh, the 5 of Gordon wanted to come down pit lane and missed it. William Peters made a sped. No. How is that not an unsafe A? What? So in the chat, 3 of Eric Schaefer pitting in this time. Here comes the 23 of Chestnut. Banks coming in as well. Oh, new ball loose. The 9 sideways. Pit lane becoming people's kryptonite. Ricky Williams out there leading this race. Man, a caution right here would change up the whole perplexion of this race. Oh, nope, never mind. Ricky Williams coming in this time. Oh, maybe. Oh, he struggles getting up pit lane. And how about this? Brandon Banks will cycle out to... Oh, wait, no, hold on. Where's Danny Rogers at? There's Danny. Stein's going to be a lap down. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know how the heck. I mean, he is down. No, I don't think he did. He is down a lap. So that tells me that he had a hold penalty. It just didn't show up for some reason. Man, Banks knows he needs to win this race, but Nathan Penley not making that task easy. He's looking to the inside of the 54 machine. Miller's still blinking. Thanks, he's back around him though. Power for the lead is heating up as Banks has got Rogers. Banks in a must win. Looking to the outside to go into turn number 1 here on lap 77. He's going to get him. He's going to have a run the corner exit. Just behind them, we got the runner up, Nathan Penley. But Rogers is not going away without a fight. I think Banks got some here. Yeah, he can clear him here. Off of turn 4 through the... No! Rogers taking the apron. Able to pull even with Banks to enter turn number 1. Banks still can't clear that 20 machine. He has to settle back to second, regroup, and try again as Rogers clears him off of turn 2. Almost contact there as they enter turn number 1. Now Banks looking to the inside. And Banks knows how crucial this win is. Has to try to clear Danny Rogers. Danny Rogers going to have the momentum outside. Banks a little loose off of turn 2. Almost contact between the guys. And they go down the front stretch into turn number 3. Oh, they hit again into 3. Banks finally able to clear the 20, but the 20 will battle back to the inside as they go down the front stretch. How's Danny Rogers back in the lead? This fight will not go away. Now Banks looking to the inside. Man, this battle be going on for at least 10 laps. This is good. They've been battling as hard and no one's made a mistake. I think Banks finally cleared him. No, can Rogers get the run? He's going to try to. He can look to the outside. Rogers looking to get back around him. What a battle. This is for the lead here at Kansas. Championship 4 on the line for the 54. It looks like he finally clears the 20. What a battle those two have for about 10 laps. But Rogers is not going away. He's still on that back bumper of the 54. Ow, my elbow. Man, what a battle. I think Banks finally cleared. I'm starting to get a little gap built. I'm going to check back at some more playoff guys. The 86 with William Peters trying to get around the 3 of Eric Schaefer. Or maybe it's vice versa. Maybe it's the 3 trying to work on the 86. Battle for the lead is still going on. We're watching this battle back here between Schaefer and Peters, though. Man, this racing has been absolutely phenomenal here tonight. Oh, they almost make contact. Rolling through 1 and 2. Back to the battle for the lead, though. These guys are still really close. You see Banks not really able to stretch out a lead over the 20 of Danny Rogers. Right back. Doc's chewing something. Well, while I got the Green Flag run going, I'm going to do an ad break real quick, and we'll be back for the finish of this race.
SFH. Still fucking here? It's a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
We're back. See Brandon Banks during that ad break able to stretch out a little bit more of a lead over Danny Rogers. Take a quick look at stint lengths here. You see they did 36 laps last time by. So they still got plenty of laps to go. Here in about 5 or 6 laps, we'll be in that pit window. The question is, who wants to pit when the pit window opens, and who's going to be out here running the tank dry? I just think with 30, so they'll have to be less than with 35-ish laps to go. I just don't think you'll be able to make up the time if you run the tank dry. I think you got to try to split this in half. So if they pitted about 20 laps to go, I would probably come down around lap 105-ish. Maybe a little bit sooner. Maybe like 100. And the kicker is, if there's a caution out, this might turn into a fuel-saving race. So, not 25. 35 to go here. We're in the pit window this time by. Let's see who takes that short pit strategy. I mean, because if you're Rogers, Penley, or Biggs, Farnan, Chestnut, Schaefer, those guys can afford a short pit it here. Banks, Miller, Peters, it's iffy. I know Banks is in the biggest scenario here where he's in a must win. So, man, that's such a risky situation for Brandon Banks. You either pit.
Caution, yellow flag.
Never mind. I was like, you either pit early or hope for there isn't a caution, but there was a caution. We just mentioned about William Peters. He's involved in this. See, Schaefer gets into the 23 and Peters. Oh, no! That's game over for the 86 of William Peters. Oh. Oh, no. I think Peters went to go up to try to maybe avoid the 23. Maybe overshot the entry to try to get around him. I don't know, but man, that hit to the wall is terminal. That is game, set, point for the 86 of William Peters. He got a lot of stage points and he led a lap and got the pole. I just don't know if that's enough. Alright, so fuel not an issue here tonight, but these drivers are out of set of tires. So maybe like someone like Short or Stein's 2 laps down. Maybe someone like Short not take a set here? That's an interesting strategy. If I'm Joshua Short, I think that's what I would have done. Not take a set here and hope for like a late race caution, about 10 to go. Chase car off. Thanks, and Riders lead by Green with 31 laps to go here in the round of 8 of Kansas. And we have seen a lot of playoff drivers issues. And speaking of playoff drivers, how about Tom Golker? Involved in that wreck early in the race, has gotten his car fixed, and he's looking strong, sitting P11 right now. Back to the lead we go. You got Banks, and how about this? The runner-up Nathan Penley sitting P2. Yeah, that might put Peters out. I'm not sure. Oh. Thought I heard a car up in the wall. Might have, but we stay green. Oh, Penley hit the wall. Miller trying to look the inside of Penley, couldn't quite get there. Danny Rogers, who led a good majority of the second stage, he's falling back to fourth. There's only 2 playcrafts in the top 10. This has been a night full of problems for playoff guys. I mean, the ones sitting first and third are 2 of the 3 that have not had issues. The other guy not have issues. I think it's 20 short. I'm not sure if he had damage earlier or not. But man, this race has been full of problems for playoff guys. You see Stein 2 laps down. Peters out of the race. Sack made both 11 laps down. What an interesting race. This Golker goes down low. Not sure if that was an aggressive move out of the 77 or maybe if he got loose, but he's trying to work around the 6 and New Brawl for 10th. What a race this has been. Oh my god. 26 to go. Oh, that got close between Phillip Brown and Chestnut. Miller blinking again. Banks of still leading the way, and man, what a wrench this would put into the championship. I can't even say that. Banks has been fast all season long, just missed last week's race, put him in a must-win situation here tonight. Took him a while to get to the lead, but man, ever since he got the lead, he has not looked back. Penley trying to put some pressure on him. Can't quite do it. 24 to go this time by. DBR looking to keep their streak alive of championship. They've won 3 in a row. Looking to make it 4. Banks can win this race. Has to be probably a huge favorite going into next week. But he still has 24 laps to go and has to defend a hard charging Penley here. Miller blinking out. Penley trying to put the pressure on. I know him and DBR, they have had a very toxic past. I wouldn't imagine he's going to make this championship 4 run for Banks easy. And Penley probably knows what's on the line for Banks. Look on the outside. He's there, I believe he is. Not quite. No, no, not quite. Penley packing the air on that spoiler, getting to the inside of Brandon Banks here. 22 to go at Kansas. Banks able to get thrown on the high line. Penley's he cut that track all the way down the grass through the tri-oval. Banks into the wall! Big time! Losing 3, 4 spots maybe! Maybe 5. Here comes Kevin Biggs and David Farnan. Huge mistake out of the 54 with 20 to go at Kansas. I'm kind of curious here. Who has the fastest lap? So for 44, the quickest. I think it's tied. 30.44 is the quickest, I do believe. We're trying to add something up. I didn't say penalty didn't push him. I said he's just in the wall. I didn't see how he got in the wall. I said he was in the wall. Miller gets into the wall. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. I did. I said made a mistake. You're right. My memory sucks. Man, that's crucial. $16 to go. Penalty leading the way. Banks starting to make a chargeback. Looking inside of Kevin Biggs. You gotta think if he gets to that a penalty, he probably is not gonna play nice. So as it stands right now, I think I might be wrong on this. But I think Gary is the cut driver. And that's insane because he had the issue early on. But so many playoff drivers have had issues tonight. I mean, Peter's out of the race. May, multiple laps down. Short hasn't really had speed all night. And Banks currently sitting third. So I want to say Gary might still make the championship 4. That's if Banks don't win. If Banks wins, of course Banks is in. I don't think Gary would be. Tell you this much: if you're Gary Sack, that 8 and that 20 is your best friend right now. Man, 12 to go. Banks slow but surely closing that gap. Oh, this is getting interesting. This is a 3-horse battle. Championship 4 implications on the line. No, why is battle going on? I still gotta go talk about Tom Golker. What a rebound this 77 has had. He looked to be done and out of the playoffs. Cautions have fallen quite a bit tonight. He was able to get all that damage fixed. How about this running 7? What a rebound for that 77 for a shot at the championship next week at Michigan. Yeah, penalty is fast, but Banks, he is hunting him down with a vengeance, and there is Brandon Banks. Oh, he is coming. How hard is Danny Rogers going to fight here? And for your penalty, you got to run. 9 to go. Can Banks get around both these guys with 9 laps to go? Last time by, Banks was quicker than both of them. And now he's stuck behind Rogers. Going to look low in the 20, Danny Rogers. Danny Rogers not making it easy. Banks throws it in there. The turn 1 is going to clear the 20. And now he's behind his good old buddy, the 8 of Nathan Penley. Oh, this is getting good with 8 to go. Oh my God. It's sad. I think there have been more Game 7 moments in the cutoff race for the Championship 4 in NASCAR and in league racing than there has in the actual Championship 4 race itself. And we're looking at a Game 7 moment now for Brandon Banks as he is hot on that bumper of Nathan Penley. 7 to go. Danny Rogers will fight back on the inside. Banks might have Penley's number here. I don't know. He had to regroup. I think he had a moment off of 4 last time by. Maybe tagged the wall a little bit. He's regrouped. 6 to go this time by. Top 3 have kind of got a pretty good gap. About a second back to Biggs and a huge gap back to the 5th place car of Farnan. And we haven't talked about Farnan at all. I know he's not a playoff guy, but what a run that 72 has had for David Farnan. Top 5 performance here with 6 to go. We go back to the lead. Penley, Banks going at it. Penley using the mirror to his full advantage. Coming across the line this time by. 5 to go. Penley into the wall. Here comes Banks on the inside. Here comes Danny Rogers looking to make a move. Banks back to the lead. Penley, small moment of air out of the 8 machine last time by. And it's a 3-horse battle with 5 to go. Banks, Penley, Rogers going at it. Banks out in that clean air, has the advantage over Nathan Penley. 4 to go this time by. Banks clears the 8, but here comes the 20 of Danny Rogers. I think Banks has this. Pending a caution, I think this is Banks. They have the 2 guys behind Banks going side by side. Oh my. Rogers is going to clear Penley. Not come up on a lap car. The 3 is Schaefer. Going to stay out of the way here. Three laps to go. Brandon Banks leading the way. Man, if you're a Gary Sack fan, it's not what you want to see. Banks would boot Gary out of the Championship 4. And even if Gary doesn't make it, what a run that 80-90 Gary Sack has had in these playoffs. Small mistake cost him a shot at the Championship 4 early in this race. 2 laps to go. Does Danny Rogers have anything in the tank for Brandon Banks? How much of those tires did Banks use up trying to get around Penley and Rogers? We're going to find out here as we get 1 to go this time by. There's the gap, 2/10 as they enter turn number 3. Coming around, white flag in the air, this time by 10th and a half at the gap. Here comes Danny Rogers. See Danny Rogers run the outside, going to try to get a run off of turn number 2. I don't know if he can do that. That's 3/10. That's a big run to get. Let's see if he can do it. No. Banks, 3/10 of a second gap over Danny Rogers. Enter turn number 3 for the last time here at Kansas. Brandon Banks is going to win his way into the championship 4. What a rebound for the 54 of Banks. What a win for him. Wow. Well, if you are Miller, Stein, or Golker, that was the last thing you wanted to see tonight. Brandon Banks has been known to save tires ever since he started racing in RRL, and he just won his way into the championship 4 for season 6. Shut up, Zacchaeus. God. Wow. That was exciting to call. That might be race of the season. I thought Michigan ARCA race was good. This might beat it. Oh my God. What a race. Oh. And he blows the engine. Oh. Alright, let's wait for some drivers to get in, get my camera set up. Boom. Like the camera. Alright, well, let's kick it off with our P3 finisher. Man, it seems like ever since I've given you that nickname, the runner-up, you have made it your mission to finish 3rd or 1st. I don't think you finished
It's
runner-up.
1 or 3 now.
I don't care. That nickname's going to stick, dude. But, man,
Oh,
what?
that's great.
Oh, what is the thing doing? Hold on a second. There it is. There we go. Alright. Man, what a race. He had a small mistake come off before. Probably cost him the win. I don't know. Banks might have been out for blood. Some people on Twitch chat saying he got into him. That put him up in the wall early in the race. But, dude, what a battle you, Danny, and Banks had to finish that race out.
Man, that was a heck of a battle. I don't know. I think I'd have had something for him if I wouldn't have made that mistake coming out of 4. I mean, we were running the best there on that final stint that we had all night, and honestly, like I think I could have held him off. It's a hard track to pass on as it is, and I think I had the speed. It was there, and I gotta say, I didn't touch Banks on that move where he fell back to like 5th or 6th, I think it was. I definitely kind of ran him up a little bit, but I don't know. I think that was clean. I'll let that be debated, though.
I didn't go back and watch it. In the moment, I said he made a mistake, and someone Twitch chat said he ran him up. So I don't know, but man, solid race. I know you're out there trying to play spoiler. I know you and DVR haven't had the best of relations on the track, so you're probably out there trying to spoil it for Banks. But he collects the win to come across the line 3rd tonight, on to Michigan next week to finish up the season. So congrats on that. I'll let you get your shout outs in.
For sure, man. Appreciate it. All good with Banks. I always have respect for him on the racetrack. But shout out to you guys. Shout out Relentless. You guys do a great job with these broadcasts. Shout out Hendrix for giving us this super fast Chevrolet. Shout out FRC, Josh, Sam, Ethan, Gordon. Shout out my smoking hot wife, Leanna. And raise hell, praise Dale.
All right, man. Later.
Later.
All right, let's put on Danny. I know sometimes your mic's wonky. You got a copy?
Hold on real quick, Isaac. I'm trying to always scan on the. I'm using my phone. I don't see the volume button, but it was working in the podium finishers.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can barely hear you.
Oh, what the heck?
That's all right. I can hear you though, bud.
All right, man. You come across the line second. You were there, right on the bumper. I saw you try the high line out of turn 1 and 2. I think looking back at it now, you maybe wish you would have went middle or something because you just didn't get the run you were probably expecting coming out of turn 2 there.
Yeah, and I was trying to. I was really the last 30 laps when we all pitted for tires. I was just trying to play conservative. When I saw I fell back to like fourth or fifth on the restart. And I saw Penley and Banks. Banks got up on the wall one time, and I was like, man, there's my shot to win this race. He was the best car, hands down, but I think we were still, a second or third place car all night. It was a blast racing Banks and Penley there the whole race.
I was about to say you and Banks put on a hell of a show. I think the second run after you guys came out of pit lane, you guys are side by side throwing I wouldn't say slide jump, but throwing crossovers left and right for, I don't know, a good 10, 15 laps. And wow, what a race.
Yeah, that was a blast. Hell, I thought I was back in my dirt track days. But man, I tell you what, yeah, that had to be fun watching it on the broadcast. And it's really fun getting the race clean with Brandon and Nathan. We ran all season together, and I have highly amount of respect for those guys. And I know I can race them hard. They race me hard, and we're gonna rub a little bit, but we're gonna race each other fair and clean.
I think I would like for the admin to put a vote for race of the year for the league because this might be the race of the year, just from start to finish, from the stories with the playoff implications to the racing. This race was absolutely phenomenal. You guys put on one hell of a show tonight at Kansas, and I'm hoping next week at Michigan can be even better.
Absolutely. And my playoff hopes ended at Pocono. I was running top 3, top 5 the whole race. I don't know if y'all remembered, but my computer had crashed, and I was well locked into the round of 8, and I was pretty upset about that. But it's just kind of like real life racing. You kind of you have a mechanical failure on a car, and it takes you out of contention, and you just got to keep moving forward.
Yeah,
And even though I'm not in the playoff battle, I just try to race those guys hard and with a lot of respect too.
Yeah, almost sounds like me last night in the Bristol 500. Had the best long run car, 70 to go. My steering wheel disconnects.
Oh man, yeah, man, it all happens, man. It's just part of iRacing.
I can't even say I was mad. I was just kind of chuckling. I'm like, that's just my luck in iRacing. Like, come on. But congrats on the PT, man. Let's get your shout outs in.
Yeah, sir. Appreciate it, Isaac. Yeah, first and foremost, thanks for the good broadcast. You do a hell of a job every week for us. And I want to thank Tony with Relentless, Davey, all the admins, everybody for putting on a good show for us racers. I want to thank Velocity, Alan, Justin Miller. Hopefully Justin moved on to the round of 4. So
I think he did.
Hopefully he can get him a championship ring next week.
I think he did. But, all right, man. Good luck next week.
Yeah, sir. Appreciate it. Thanks, Isaac.
All right, let's pull in our race winner, Brandon Banks, in a must-win situation. And, man, just start to finish, dude, that race was absolutely phenomenal. Like, storybook phenomenal. You and Rogers had a really good battle after you guys took tires to start the third stage. And then, man, just the way you were able to fight back after, I think, falling to 5th or 6th to come to the lead. I thought for sure you roasted your tires coming back up through the field, but I don't know how the hell you do it. You methodically make your way through the field and somehow still had tires left to clear both Rogers and Penley.
Yeah. I just tried to regather my thoughts there because I was a little fired up there with Penley. I was like, man, he said he didn't hit me, but it hit me on my screen. So it put me in the wall, and I just had to kind of just regroup and just make sure I hit my marks. I thought I could catch them. I just wasn't sure if I had quite enough time. So by the time I got out front, the rears were roasted. So Um, I thought Danny was actually going to get back to me, to be honest with you, because I was just spinning them all the way through 1 and 2, trying to get off the corner. But yeah, that was a heck of a race, man. I hope it was just as much fun to watch as it was to
Um,
run.
I
That was cool.
I told Danny, league wide, this might be the race of the year. I mean,
Yeah.
from the stories with the playoffs, and really, you and Miller were the only two guys that had speed that did not have issues. Every other playoff driver had an issue of some sort, whether it be speeding in pit lane, getting involved in a wreck, just not having speed. It was insane. It wasn't your typical playoff race where you're seeing all 8 guys in the top 10. No, for the most of the race, it was 3, maybe 4 guys in the top 10. So, man,
I tried to kill myself there at the first of the race. I didn't even make the start. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not even paying attention. Trying to fix all these new UI things, and I can't get everything straight like I want it. And I missed the start, and I'm like, man, I really don't care about the stage points. I got to win the race anyway, so let's just kind of get to the stage and regroup. And luckily, we called a caution there, and a couple cautions actually. The first staging actually got some track position, so that when we came back out, we didn't have to run so hard to maintain. But,
yeah, and
man, that was
you
fun.
actually had an oh crap moment in one of the cautions. You barely skated through on the bottom lane when I think it was the 97 caught air
Yeah,
all the way down
yeah.
the
Oh
track.
yeah. I saw him helicopter across my right pillar there. I was like, oh my god, that was close. So uh, that that was a heck of a race there, man. That, like I said, those guys raced really clean. Danny, Nathan. I mean, like I said, we got into each other that one time, but like I said, I don't think it was on purpose. I think he just, it's just hard racing, trying to get as much as you can going into the corner. But yeah, man, we were digging in three. I could kill him going into three. And the car was really good. So, but heck yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. Going next week, we got Michigan, right, for the finals.
Yeah,
So,
and I was about to say, I think I'm pretty sure the standings haven't been updated, but I want to say it's you, Golker, Miller, and Stein. And I said when you won the race, this was the worst case scenario. As even when you're faced with odds like stacked against you, get knocked to fifth with I think less than 15 to go, fighting your way through the field. It's like you were the last guy they need to see win this race, and you come out here, game 7, and you get the win. I said on the broadcast, I've seen more Game 7 moments in the round of 8 cutoff race than I have in a championship 4 with this format. So
yeah,
I
yeah, it was
I
awesome.
like this format to a point. I don't like it comes down to one race.
Yeah,
But I mean, it is Michigan next week. Michigan's kind of iffy. I've seen good races. I've seen bad races there. So we'll see how it works out, and I'm kind of interested to see how you four will duke it out there and what strategy are going to be pulled.
yeah, they're all going to be tough, man. So we're just going to go in there and just do what we normally do, and just try to keep the track position, not start from the pits this time, make it hard on myself, and maybe get a decent qualifying effort and kind of keep it up front. That would be ideal. So. Um, yeah, like I said, we'll go in there and hopefully it's a really good race and everybody kind of gives everybody a little bit of room and we can actually have a real nice, clean race for the championship. That'd be a lot of fun.
All right, man. Oh, Gary's knocked out. All right, man. Well, good luck next week at Michigan for the championship. Looking, I think, make it 4 in a row for DVR. I'll let you shout outs in.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate to my teammates, Schaefer and Dubrawl, the Shifting Gears, Drinking Beers, the sponsors of the league, Hugh for putting everything on, man. Appreciate it. And just everybody that's kind of behind the scenes, Davey and everybody that helps, make this thing kind of run as smooth as it does. So appreciate to everybody. And like I said, we'll go in next week and put our best foot forward. And I think we'll have a really good race.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Well, Brandon Banks collects the win when he needs it the most. Fourth win on the season for the number 54, as he's going to look for a win number 5. Hopefully next week as we get the championship field set. It is Stein, Colker, Miller, and Banks. Man, that's an interesting field. I'm really interested to see how it's going to play out. We do got a lot more racing coming up this week. We got the trucks. They're going to get their second to last playoff race. They're going to go to Thompson. Once again, I don't even know what the hell Thompson is. I don't think I've ever raced there. Cup guys, Wednesday night, they'll be coming here to Kansas for their cutoff race in the round of 8. And to finish off the week, we got ARCA going to good old New Atlanta. coming up Thursday night. So a lot of interesting racing coming up, and this could have been the race of the year, because what a race it was. Thank you all for tuning in.